Hi, I'm Rhiannon or Yarn Rat Rhi, and welcome to my channel. I also say welcome, not welcome back, because this is my first YouTube video. I am a fiber artist and I have been crocheting for the last 4 years now. October actually marks 4 years. It's just my favorite thing. It's so fun and it's just been so nice sharing it with other people too. So I'm glad that you're here and I hope you enjoy this. So I thought a good video to start with today would be all the different crochet projects I'm doing in October, including ones I'm already doing and ones I haven't even started yet. So we're optimistic, but let's get to it. The first project, and very easily argued the most elaborate and most difficult, is this cardigan I'm making for my grandma that's inspired by Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. She loves that movie. She's very much a Disney adult and this is her favorite movie and her favorite character, so I wanted to give her something that looked like it was from it. I've been making all the squares with Tunisian crochet. That's why it's looking a little bit more knitted. I've assembled all of them. I've started adding some little details, like you can see on the sleeve. I've started doing this kind of faux stitching to look like her dress and how it's stitched together. I say faux because I stitch it in other ways too, because that was a little structurally unsound. And I'm adding little embellishments too, like I have part of one of the circles on the back, and I think on the front, yeah, on the front I got another set of them. And I tried doing surface crochet for the first time, which got me to this little swirly swirl down here. So details wise, we've started, but there's a lot that I'd like to add on to it. I'm not planning on doing every square, but embellishments to a lot more of them. And you can see while it is attached, it isn't seamed up on the sides or the sleeves yet to make it a wearable cardigan. And part of the reason for that is I want to line it. And I've lined bags and stuff, but this is the first time I'm ever lining any clothing. But part of it was just the inside, especially with the Tunisian crochet and it being a little bit of a looser tension than I was hoping for. I just think structurally it'll be better over a longer time if it has the lining, especially because I'm hoping this is something that she wears really often. I want it to be able to hold up. So I have the fabric. I've been sitting on it for a little bit, but I've been waiting until I kind of get all the embellishments and things on the top done, then I can make sure everything's woven in and done. And then I'm planning on adding the lining while it's still in this shape and not seamed up, because it's just one big flat piece. And since I'm not a super experienced sewer, I think that that would make it the easiest. So it's more just doing these big flat pieces without having to be too involved, and it might not look the cleanest on the inside, but I think that'll be pretty good, and as I said, better structurally. So once we get to that, then we seam up the sides, and then I'm going to be adding a ribbing all around the collar, the sides, the end of the sleeve. I'm going to be doing a cuff, and then I'm going to be adding some buttons as well and a button band. And I have these buttons actually that I got specifically for this a while ago. We're back. I got these little buttons, swatching like I know what I'm doing here. I think they're really cute. They kind of remind me of her dress, but also, you know, the whole swirly cliffside that's pretty iconic to the movie. So I think that'll be really cute. So this is number one. I absolutely want to get this finished in October, and it's the most important. It's a gift from my grandma, and I started it back in December for Christmas, and her birthday was earlier this summer. I kind of re-got into it again, thinking I would finally be able to finish it then, and here we are. So I'm hoping I get it done by Halloween and everything, because I think that would be really fun for her to wear, and I think she'll like it. And to my mom and everyone else that may be thinking I'm lagging on this project, I am already 70 hours in, give or take a little, and I still have a ways to go, so I am plugging away at it. I'm not the fastest crocheter, so not saying this would take everyone that long, but I am putting in the work, and I'm confident this month will finally be the month that we get it finished. Project number 2 is another wearable. I'm pattern testing the BlackBerry Button Up cardigan by Croshelby. And I'm really excited to be doing this one. I've been following her patterns for a while, and I think this is just gonna work up so nice and be such a cute little sweater, so I'm glad I'm doing it. I have my colors kind of together. I'm planning on doing a green and brown sort of color scheme. I have the yarns. I'll actually go get them real quick. So here are our friends here. I still need to wind too, but I've started on some of the other ones. Obviously, as I said, a green and brown thing, kind of a chartreuse, which is one of my favorite colors. And so we have this one from Porter Wool Co. Love this. And we have Much Ado About Nothing from Olive Fiber Works. I got this one during the LA Yarn Crawl last year, 2023, and I have it in this weight, which is fingering, and I also have it in this DK weight. And these are all really nice yarns I've been sitting on for a while. I've been wanting to work onto a project, but have all been kind of an odd size, so I'm thinking of combining some of them, and I think they'll work out nicely, and I'm excited just to be able to use them. This was another one I got from this year's LA Yarn Crawl from the Alamitos Bay Yarn Company, which if you're in Southern California or visiting, you should check out. I think they're very cute and very nice people. Looks like the brand is Algeria Grande, and this is a merino superwash wool as well, and it's more of a DK weight and quite nice, very soft. Here are these little closer up. Oh, little hair on there. Here are these little closer up too, so you can just sort of see the colorways and whatnot. This is like such nice bits of little speckles and stuff that are more of that kind of brown warm color, and this is pretty even. There's some slight variegation in it, but it's just such a pretty chartreuse color. And this is one of the alpaca yarns I've been hoarding for a while, and I'm smiling just because I've gotten to the point where I have such a big collection of alpaca yarn because I have been so excited about it, and there's been a few different opportunities where I've gotten it, but I've just felt like there hasn't been the project, or that I didn't have the skill for the type of project I wanted to do, so I'm excited to finally be using some of this. That's just why I'm laughing at it, but it's very nice. It's got a little texture to it, and obviously it's very soft, and I think it'll go nice with that one. These two are also from the Alamitos Bay Yarn Company, and it's funny because this one, one of them I got during the LA Yarn Crawl earlier this year, and the other one, they just had an event for their 24th year anniversary, and it was on sale, so I got them, so I have two. I think I'll definitely use these ones for the ribbing, and then maybe at different points combine them, like hold them together with some of the thinner green yarn just to get some different effects, because the whole thing's striped throughout, so I think kind of mixing it up might be nice. As I said, this is the BlackBerry Button Up by Croshelby, and it is a pattern test at the moment, which is what I'm doing with it, but it will be out soon, and when it is, I will link it in the description, because there'll be a description because this is YouTube. And make sure that you get that because it's a really cute pattern and it's already so good, so I know you're going to want to get that. Number 3 is from Fat Wool with a PH. I found them on Etsy, but I think they have other socials as well. I'll put any patterns or anything in the description just so you can see them, but it is going to be Dwight when he's wearing the pumpkin head from The Office, and I thought it'd be a funny tapestry to hang in my office. So as you can see, I'm up to where his suit is finished, and we're starting to get into the pumpkin head, and I don't really have much experience doing tapestry crochet, so this has been fun but difficult, so I'm excited we're getting to the point where there's a little less color work, but I just think it'll be so fun. I think it's such a goofy little pattern, and it's kind of making me want to do more tapestry crochet, so that's pretty cool. So I've got a decent amount of it done, as you could see. I need yellow, which is one of the things holding me up, so I am gonna go get that and be able to finish that up, and then we'll steam it, we'll block it, we'll attach a little dowel to it, and it'll be ready to go. And next up, I believe this is number 4 if I'm not losing track. This is the Halloween cookie sweater by Crochets. It is just so stinking cute. I have almost 2 total ones. This one is nearly done. Little pumpkin. And this one, I'm a little conflicted because I think it's really cute and I was enjoying the more muted sort of color palette, but I feel like there's enough of a contrast between the purple and the white, so I'm not frogging it for now, but I was going to make another one with a darker purple to see if I like that a little bit more. That is all we got so far with this one, but it's kind of the most complicated parts of the sweater. So there are 4 of the cookies total: the ghost, the pumpkin, one pumpkin that has a bite out of it, and the cat. They're all really cute, but then the rest is pretty simple compared to some other projects I've been working on in terms of constructing the sweater. So I'm hoping that once I get through these main, like almost tapestry-like crochet squares, that the rest will go pretty quick and it'll be something I'm able to wear by Halloween, because I think that would be really fun. And I'm using the KC cotton yarn from Joanne, and it is really soft and nice and not feeling too stiff for a wearable, so I'm just excited to see how this will turn out. I think I'll like it a lot. And the last pending project, pending's pretty generous since I have not started this one, but it is the Salty Fish Tapestry by Knots to the Wall. I actually saw this one from one of Blondie Knots videos on YouTube, and I love how it turned out, and so it made me check out Knots to the Wall and other patterns, which I highly recommend. But yeah, it's just a cute little fish, and I want to make it for my boyfriend for his birthday because he's recently really gotten into tin fish and sardines especially. It's just so cute that it's something so goofy that he's excited about, so I wanted to make this for him as a birthday present. His birthday is the 15th and it's currently the 9th when I'm filming this, so I need to get on that obviously, but the color work is pretty simple and I'm kind of confident that once I get going, it should go pretty fast, but that's always what I say and it usually ends up taking longer, and I want to try to work on it when he can't see, obviously, so that's going to limit me a little bit on time as well. But I kind of tend to stay up too late and I work from home some days, so I think we'll be able to get through it, so I'm excited about that one. Oh, I almost forgot too, one pattern that I actually did finish is the Ghost on a Swing by Kindmaker. I'll try to put in some videos, I guess, of it already because it's in my car and he's already swinging and having a good time. I followed the pattern. The only thing I changed was I made him a little bit taller and I made the ghost skirt, if you will, with a little bit of a wider circle around instead of a bunch of little ones. I think this is probably me rather than the pattern, but when I made the little ones, he looked a lot more like an octopus to me. So I think the updated one I did kind of helped, and he's swinging in my car and he's goofy and makes me happy. And he made it in time for the San Diego yarn crawl, which is fun. So that kind of got me pretty into the spirit of just all the different Halloween ones, because that was the first one and it brought that instant gratification of only being like a couple-hour project, and I'm happy to have finished that one and I'm excited to get to the rest of these too. So those are all my projects. I will hopefully get through all of them. Maybe there'll be some that still need to finish next month, but I'll keep you updated either way. I hope to be posting more videos on here, but you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok at YarnRatRee. I just want to say, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you for sticking around and giving me a chance. It just means a lot. This is always something I wanted to do, and one of the things that stopped me has been not knowing if it's something that people would like or if it's not as good as the other creators on here, but I just wanted to give it a chance, so I'm really grateful that you're giving me a chance to. Like this if you'd like it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. But again, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!